So again, this is the wheel of the year, and we're down here in this lower right southeast corner of Beltane. So we've celebrated spring equinox, and Beltane is all about relationships and balancing the masculine and the feminine. And in the ancient days, it was a time of marriage. A lot of weddings happened at this time. So we're right down in here. And so now I'm going to stop sharing. And now I'll share the maypole. So still maypole celebrations happen, and it's a fun little festival. Have any of you ever done a maypole where you grab a thread? You have, Kathy?
Yeah,
I
two.
have.
Once when I was a child, we had a big maypole dance. And once when I was in a women's group at First Universalist, and one of the women made a maypole in her backyard, and we did it was on the Highline, backed up to the Highline Canal, and in a beautiful
Oh,
setting, and it was fun. It was wonderful.
and did you go clockwise? And then how did it work?
I don't remember.
Yeah.
It's been probably 10, 12 years ago. I don't remember. I just remember doing it, and the colors and the movement and being together. It was good.
Who else? Did someone else? Margie, was it you that said you had done one?
The Waldorf schools did, and my daughter had gone to a Waldorf school, and I think they wove in and out. They were in the dance going around. I can't remember.
Looks like it
Yeah.
from the picture.
Yep.
And everybody wore flowers in their hair.
Fun. Fun, fun. All right, so I'm just going to lead us in a meditation. In the old days in Europe, this was the time of year where the women and the cattle would leave the camp because the weather was getting better and there could be raids. So rival clans would come in and raid. I mean, we can romanticize the old days all we want, but let's face it, it was very tribal and very violent. So other, clans would come and steal cattle and that kind of thing. So the women would take the kids and the cattle and move to summer locations that were not publicized, and the men would continue to do their business from the place. But it is a sign of summer coming. So I love Beltane because it feels like warmth and sunshine. Another really popular ceremony that was done is jumping the fire, because this is also close to Easter. And so Eastertide, Easter fires, and people would, this was the original, the Easter fires were the original holiday, and then Christianity incorporated some of that, but jumping over a fire. And then, as I mentioned before, it was a time of engagements and often marriages. So just tuning into the time of year and the seasons, you may really feel into what's happening outside, wherever you are, and the vitality that's coming forth, the fertility as summer approaches. And the earth is peaking and the trees are coming into leaf. Flowers are starting to pop up and bloom. Birds are laying eggs. Animals are giving birth. And so let's just celebrate at this time of year as we honor our breath. So just feel yourself breathing. And tune in to the right side of your body, representing the masculine. It kind of goes with the left brain. So the left brain is typically associated with, logic and planning, all the beauties of, organization. And then it crosses over energetically to the right side of the body. So if you follow people like Carolyn Mace and other medical intuitives, the right side of the body is associated with the masculine. So sometimes on the right, and we've covered this recently, but sometimes on the right side of our body, if we're sore, if the right hip hurts or the right foot is suffering, we can just honor the masculine energy within us and ask, am I paying attention to you? Are you overworked, underworked? So tune into the right side of your body, the masculine characteristics and energies within you, rational thinking, hard work, productivity. And invite universal life force to come. And however you visualize that, if it's a color, if it's a pulsing energy, if it's the pinprick at the top of your bubble, let it flow down and fill the right side of your body. An honor, you can put your hand anywhere on your body that may be a little weak, a little sore. And feel a grounding cord coming out of your right foot down into earth. You may feel a little off balance if you're only on one foot. If only one grounding cord has dropped down. So let's turn to the left foot and let a grounding cord drop down from that foot. You may see these or visualize them as roots or ropes or rebar, something, string that anchors you to earth, grounds you. It may be a maypole ribbon, maybe the maypole itself. Boom, down into earth. And this left side of your body represents the feminine energy associated with the right brain. It crosses over, crosses the midline. So tune into that left side of your body, the left side of your neck, shoulders, arms, fingers, hips, lungs, knees, feet. And now let that universal life force energy come down through the top of your head and fill the left side of your body. And you may notice how, it feels good not to be so lopsided. If there's any pain on that left side, just ask it. Have I paid attention to you lately? Have I overworked you? This is your compassion, your empathy, your capacity to nurture, network, collaborate. Have I overworked you? Or have I not utilized you enough? Are you out of balance in any way? And let the energy flow on this left side. And then come to that center channel, that chakra channel. And again, imagine a maypole. And you are just strong and tall, grounded to earth, reaching up toward sky. Let your big bubble come all around you. Find yourself right in the center as if you are maypole. And then just step back in your imagination into the circle that we create together around the maypole. And tune into the big circle of energy that we create together. Each of us in our bubble, shining brightly, creating a big ring of light. The summer tide is upon us. New life, fertility, vitality, time for joy and play. So pick up a ribbon and notice all the other ribbons are picked up. And there's some music in the background, fun and playful, and we start moving counterclockwise around in a circle. So feel yourself with the energy of play and music, imagining us just circling around, watching the ribbons turn. And as they do, they create a weaving on the maypole, a unity, a tapestry. And what might feel like chaos with the weaving in and out, just imagine us laughing and giggling and making some weaving motions so that that little tapestry on the maypole gets formed as we continue to move counterclockwise. Not so much noticing the result of the maypole, but just noticing the energy of moving together with the cool breeze around us, the sun shining down upon us. We are creative. We're filled with joy. We're connected to each other. And then find us slowing down and hold on to your ribbon and just find a spot to stand. Feel the colorful, bright ribbons creating this beautiful circle with us. Our bright, shiny bubbles, you may see yourself as a particular color, shining brightly, and let the energy of our circle flow. Let it flow out to the workers on International Workers' Day, to the immigrants, to all those who've been laid off, who are looking for work, an energy of love and kindness. Let it flow to those who are aging and struggling with health, us included. And those whom we love. Let this loving kindness flow out to anyone else that comes to mind to you. They get to receive it as they wish, but let the big power of our community, the love from our community, flow and circle them in love and light. Bring to mind that for which you're grateful. And let the energy of gratitude spill out, offering thanks. And then notice your ribbon one more time. Notice our group. Gently set the ribbon down. Notice the maypole. Our big, wonderful energy. And when you're ready, begin to wiggle your toes and travel back from this setting that we've been in to the chair, the floor, the foundation of your building, and earth. Feeling sky and spring all around you.